Join me here as we start the beginning of the Navigator Torrington Titans deciding game here at Frazier Field. The series tied at 1 apiece. Joining me are the parents of Tim Hendricks, Cindy and Ed Hendricks from Chicago, and welcome to MSO Web Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you
Very much.
Had to be a thrill for you with Tim getting the award last week.
Yes, it was. It was unexpected. He goes to a D3 school in Illinois called Benedictine, Illinois, or Benedictine University in Lisle. It's a D3 school, and for him to come out here and play with this caliber of players and to win the award, we're very thankful. And we're very thankful also to Mr. Salvi for giving him the opportunity to do this.
You know, certainly the Futures League and other leagues like it around the country certainly give the kids who hope to take the next step an opportunity to display the talents.
Absolutely, and that's why, this is really Tim's first time away from home, and it's been a wonderful experience because it's allowed him, to show his talents to Major League scouts and to let them know that, there's that kind of caliber of ball player in the
University number 24, Adam.
Mom, how did it feel losing him? I mean, he comes home from college for a couple of days, then he was up here to the Lynn area all summer long. He'll get back home for maybe a week or so and then off to college again.
Well, I didn't really like it, but it's a little scary because you don't know who they're going to live with, but he turned out to have a really nice host family that took care of him and really comes out here and cheers him on. So, it made you feel a lot better. I wasn't so scared anymore.
Now, being from Chicago, how often were you guys able to get out here?
We just got out here this past week. This is the first time out here. With his work and my work, it was just hard to get out here.
And a little hot weather to greet you.
Oh yeah, right. We're happy about that.
Good baseball. Good baseball weather.
Good baseball. Always a day to play too lately.
Absolutely.
What were Tim's perceptions that he sent home to you when he first got here and experienced the Navigators in the Northeast?
Well, actually, I'll never forget it when he was a little bit scared when he first came out here, being away from home really for the first time. But after the first practice, I saw on my cell phone, it was from Tim, so we were, hoping it would be a good message, and I answered the phone and I said, "How's it going?" And he goes, "Dad, this is awesome." He goes, "I just love this. I love Richie Hebner. I love the field." He goes, "This is just awesome," and it's been that way for him ever since. He's just been really excited every time we've talked to him.
I grew up in Lynn. I had the opportunity to play here when I was younger in high school and playing Legion ball, and to know the history of this ballpark and the great players that have come through and played at this ballpark, and you walk out on that same field and you look it up and you imagine the stands filled, and Ted Williams is out there, Johnny Pesky, and Jimmy Hegan, and so many other great ball players that pass through here, and you get a sense for the place. You get a sense for the history of the game itself.
You really do, and I mean, even the fans. You get a sense from the fans here that it's it's a local field, but it's got so much history here. And I mentioned that to Tim, and he knew all about it before coming out here. So I think he was a little bit in awe at first, but now he's real comfortable being out there. So
certainly coming and having a manager with Richie Hebner's credentials and status certainly had to be an enthusiastic aspect of this opportunity for Tim.
It was unbelievable. Before Tim came out here, I said, Tim, I don't know how much playing time you'll actually get, because of the caliber of players. I said, but just by osmosis alone, by you playing for Richie Hebner, who was a hitting coach for the Red Sox and managed in AAA, I said, and with the caliber that you're going to be playing against and practicing with, you're going to absolutely come back a better ball player. But who could have imagined, that he'd have the kind of season that he did, and win co-player of the year. It's amazing for us. It's
and talking to Bill Tulecki, the general manager, last week as well. He was saying that it was important for the team themselves to select the most valuable players. That they should decide amongst themselves who they thought was the most valuable player. So it has an even extra meaning that the kids who played D1, D2 looked upon what he and Brad Elwood both did, and chose to recognize that.
I think it's awesome because he was chosen by his peers, his teammates. So they thought a lot of him. They thought a lot of his play, and I think that says more than just coaches getting together or fans voting. It's who was your peers. I think that's awesome.
I got to tell you too, Brad and Tim have become they're inseparable, very good friends. He's got several friends that he's really gotten really close with. I think he'll be friends with forever. But for him and Brad to win it together, he was just as happy for Brad, I think.
That's the great thing is you have these opportunities. You get to meet kids from all around the country, and certainly you look at the lineup and where the kids come from and where they play, from Florida to California, from Alabama, all the way up to New York and stuff, and a few locals sprinkled in. Right. It's like you said, they're friendships that last forever.
Absolutely true. He's, like I said, he's inseparable with a couple of the boys here, from all different areas of the country, and quite a few of them have said, we want you to come and play with us. And I said, well, Tim, let's check it out.
But actually, every guy on this team he's friends with.
Yes.
They all get along really well.
Yes.
Nobody has egos. They're just really nice guys who just love the game of baseball.
Yes.
What was his favorite part about New England? I'm sure he relayed some experiences. He obviously went into Fenway with, Brad said he went into Fenway, so I'm sure Tim was with him.
He couldn't stop talking about one of the players' fathers, I guess, knew somebody at Fenway, and they actually sat in the first row on the Green Monster, and he called me at home and said, Dad, I'm in the first row, so I'm flipping through the channels to see if we can find him. But he said, he was right there, and Justin Verlander was right in front of him, so it was a thrill of a lifetime for him.
Excellent. Well, hopefully he's looking forward to coming back next year. He's obviously cemented himself in favor with the organization.
Yes, absolutely. I think he's really looking forward to coming back next year. He's actually got a brother, Kevin, an older brother, that plays with him as well, that was supposed to play out here this year, but he tore his labrum before the season. So hopefully we might have both of them out here next year. We'll see.
Excellent. Well, listen, I want to thank you for joining us, giving us the parents' perspective on what it takes for a young guy to come halfway across the country and play some summer baseball here in Lynn for the Navigators.
Well, Tim, thank you, and thank you for making us feel so welcome as well.
Great, thanks very much.
Thank you.
That's Cindy and Ed.
Hendricks.
I drew a total blank there from Chicago, Illinois. Thanks, folks.